ओम ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति
ओम ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति
मूर्तिभेद विभागिने
मूर्तिभेद विभागिने
व्योमवद्व्याप्त देहाय
व्योमवद्व्याप्त देहाय
दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः।
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
सदाशिवसमारम्भाम्
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम्
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम्
अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम्
वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्।
वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्।
ॐ सहना भवतु।
ॐ सहना भवतु।
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सहनौ भुनक्तु
सह वीर्यं करवावहै
सह वीर्यं करवावहै
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु
तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु
मा विद्विषावहै
मा विद्विषावहै।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता
नारायणेन स्वयं
नारायणेन स्वयं
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना
व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना
मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम्
अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं
अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम्
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्
अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः
स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः
स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः
दैसाङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः
वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः
गायन्ति यं सामगाः
गायन्ति यं सामगाः
ध्यानावस्थिततत्त्वदर्शिनः गतेन मनसा
ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा
पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः
पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः
यस्यान्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः
यस्यान्तं विदुःसुरासुरगणाः
देवाय तस्मै नमः
देवाय तस्मै नमः
We have seen until now, 1 minute, let me. Dhritarashtra has asked Sanjaya what is going on in Mahabharat battlefield. And Sanjaya said to Dhritarashtra, and he says, Raja Duryodhana, a king Duryodhana, approached Acharya, means Drona, and why he has approached Acharya, Drashtvatu Pandavanikam, having seen Anikam means army of Pandavas, and also Vyudam, the formation of army, having seen, he approached Dronacharya and he spoke to Acharya, and what he has seen Pashya. This Pashya is also imperative mood. May you look, hey Acharya, Pashya. And what he has to see, Etam Pandu Putrana, this sons of Pandu Raja, hey Acharya, may you see Mahatim Chamu, his big army, may you see, and what he has to see, this army is formed by, is arranged by what? By whom? The Drupada Putrena, the opposite army of Pandavas is formed by or arranged by Vyudam, is called arranged by your own Shishya, Drupada Putrena, Drushtadumya, and he is very wise. Wise he has used this Dhimata, in spite of being your student, he has gone to opposite. That's why he says Dhimata. And then long list of Pandavas warriors he has given, Yuyudhano, Virataha, Drupadaha, Drushtaketuhu, Chekitanaha, Kashirajaha, Purujit Kunti Bhojaha, Shaibhyaha, Yudhamanyuhu, Uttamojaha, Saubhadro, Draupadeyaha. These all are names of Pandava's special person, or one who is the main person, important person in Pandava's army. Having listed the name of Pandava's warrior, then he says, Asmakam tu Vishishtaha. Now, Vishishtaha means one who is special, important, Nayakaha, warriors, from whose Mama Sainyasya. In my army, one Asmakam Vishishtaha, our important warriors, now Tan Nibodha. Now this Nibodha is also Lot. May you listen. Head Vijottama. Acharya's his give name is a vocative. One who is the best among all Vipras. Vijottama. Tan Bravimi. Now I am listing you. And who are in Kaurava's army? This also we have seen. He said, Bhavan means you, yourself. Hey Dronacharya. Bhishmaha, Karnaha, Krupaha, Samitinjayaha. Samitinjayaha is name of Krupacharya. Samiti, the meaning of Samiti is in battlefield. Jayati, one who is always victorious in battlefield, is called Samitin Jayaha. And this is the name of adjective of Krupacharya. So Krupacharya never defeat in battlefield. So he says Samitin Jayaha, Ashwathama, Vikarnaha, Somadatti. In Geta Press Gorakhpur, here Tathaivacha is written. In Pujya Swamiji's book, Gita book, here he is written Jayadrathacha, Somadatti Jayadrathacha. And Jayadratha, if you know who is Jayadratha, Jayadratha is son-in-law of Shishupala. I think son-in-law of Shishupala, and who is the responsible to kill, main person to kill Abhimanyu in Chakravyu. But in Gita Press Gorakhpur, Tathaivacha is there, but in Pujya Swamiji's book, I don't know from where Pujya Swamiji is taken, but he has written Jayadratha. I have selected, this is from Gita Press Gorakhpur. So Jayadratha, in Arjuna took vow to kill Jayadratha. When he has killed Abhimanyu, then Arjuna also taken vow that I will kill Jayadratha tomorrow before sunset. And they have tried a lot to hide Jayadratha. But at that time also Krishna has done his job. Everybody thought it is a sunset. But really speaking, Krishna has covered sun in such a way, everybody has thought this is a sunset, but it was not. Then he has killed Jayadratha. Then again, sun comes out. So that Jayadratha is written. Is also in Kaurava's side. So Somadatti Tathaivacha. And last we have seen Anyecha Bahavaha Shuraha. Even then there are many Bahavaha. There are many Shuraha, warriors. Anye, other. And they are Madarthe, for my sake. Madarthe, Tyakta Jivitaha. They have, even before war, they have given their life. Tyakta Jivitaha, and all Nana Shastra Praharanaha. I have given the list Shastra and Praharanaha. There are Shastra and Astra. Shastra is always, we have to fight like a sword. It's called Shastra. But Praharanaha is called Astra. That we have to throw like arrow. It's called Praharanaha, Astra. Another name is Astra. Like Brahmastra, Agneyastra, Varunastra, there are many missiles. This is called Praharanaha, and all are expert in battle. Sarve Yuddha Visharadaha. That much we have seen. Now, next 10th verse. I am not asking to chant after me because everybody's shrutis is different. It looks like a crowd. It doesn't look nice. That's why I am chanting. Aparyaptam tadasmakam balam bhishma virakshitam paryaptam tvidame tesham balam bhima virakshitam. Arjuna, this is our Duryodhana, again he told to Dronacharya, he says, Asmakam Bala, our strength of army. That Asmakam Bala means our strength of army is aparyaptam. It is good enough. It is unconquerable. It is written, but it is good enough because Bhishma Virakshitam, because it is well protected by Bhishma, our leader, our chief person, commander of Bhishma Virakshitam. And Paryaptam too, idamete shambalam, means Pandava's strength of army is Paryaptam. It is not that much because it is protected by Bhima Virakshitam. Because in Bhishma, Kaurava's army, total 11 Akshohinis Sena, I have mentioned total how much chariot, how much horses, elephants. So Kaurava has 11 Akshohani Sena, while Bhima has 7. So it's 4 times more. So it says we are big, good enough, strong compared to Pandavas. There is a one interpretation that Pujya Swamiji has given. But there are many other, they say, the meaning of Paryaptam is, we say, is a good enough, total. So they say, Duryodhan said to Dronacharya, Bhima abhirakshitam balam. Another army which is protected by Bhima, that strength is good enough, while other by us is aparyaptam. It is not good enough. Totally different meaning, because aparyaptam means it is not good enough. Our strength compared to Pandavas is not good enough, while this Pandavas' strength is good enough. Well protected by Bhima, Abhirakshitam is well protected by Bhima, and our strength is aparyaptam. It's not good enough. Why Duryodhana has said this to Dronacharya? So it says psychology factor is counted here, because Duryodhana knows he has taken side of adharma. Even he knows there is a very famous one verse, Janami adharmam nachame nivrittihi, Janami dharmam nachame pravrittihi. Duryodhana knows what he is doing is not right. So he is insecure from inside. That's why he said, aparyaptam asmakam balam. Our strength is not good enough. Even though it is well protected by Bhishma, but still I feel that our strength is aparyaptam. It is not here. It is not good enough. While etesham means this Pandava's strength is paryaptam. It is a totally enough, because it is protected by Bhima. And even they say he knows everything, how much he has cheated Pandavas. And even he knows Krishna always takes side of Dharma. Even Krishna has given all army, except Krishna, he has given whole Yadava's army to Kauravas. But still Duryodhana thinks Krishna is not my side. That's why our strength is aparyaptam. It is not good enough, while Bhima's army is paryaptam, good enough. And somebody says, how can you interpret this verse? So next 2 verses, it's proof, is a proof. Duryodhana inside is insecure. So after this, what he has said to Dronacharya, Ayaneshu cha sarveshu yatha bhagam avasthitaha Bhishmameva bhirakshantu bhavantas sarva evahi. What he has said, Ayaneshu cha sarveshu. There is a one word is has been using ayana, ayana. What is the meaning of ayana here? It's position. Like in baseball, in US, they play baseball. In baseball, there are 3 sides. And one who is doing batting, there is a 3 corner. Then that batsman has to run up to 1 corner, then second and third. That all 3 corner we can say is a position. In Sanskritam, we say is a ayaneshu. There are different position is given by the head of chief commander. So what Duryodhana has said, sarveshu ayaneshu, from all side of position has given, allotted to many person, yatha bhagam, whenever they are standing, avastitaha, because all are not standing in one side, on one position. No, they all are given their all allotted different position. It's called Yathabhagam. According to Avastitaha, they are standing Sarveshu Ayaneshu. They all are standing allotted position. Ayaneshu Sarveshu. That all people, they what they have to do, Bhishmam eva abhirakshantu. They have to protect only Bhishma. Even I forgot, in Bhishma, even Pandava's army, Bhishma has boon. When he would like to die, then only he can die. That Bhishma has boon. Even Dronacharya has also that same boon. If he give up all his weapon and he sits, then only other person can kill him. Krupacharya considered as a Chiranjeevi. He never died. Even right now, Krupacharya, they say he is lying, he is still living. Ashwathama, still living. Even Karna is the best warrior, still aparyaptam for Duryodhana's mind, because he knows what he has done is adharmika. That's why he says aparyaptam, and he keep on telling yathabhagam avastitaha shuraha, what they are standing their own position, ayaneshu sarveshu, what they have to do, bhavantaha, oh may you all, like Bhavan, this is a plural, bhavantaha, all warriors, bhavantaha, sarve, here sarve bhavantaha, Bhishmam eva abhirakshantu. What you have to do nothing, but you have to protect Bhishma very well. Abhirakshantu. You have to protect Bhishma very well. Because if Bhishma is there, nothing to worry. Because only one person can win. Because of Bhishma, we can win the war. But if Bhishma is not there, we cannot win. So Bhishma eva abhirakshantu sarve bhavantaha yatha bhagam avastitaha sarveshu ayaneshu. What they have to do? Nothing. Bhishmam eva abhirakshantu. So it says, is not given in Shankaracharya Bhashyam is not available. So some other Bhashyam, they say how we can see still Duryodhana is feeling insecure in his mind, psychological. So this also, this 12th verse, this is the proof. And how can we say this is the proof? Tasya sanjanayanam harsham. Sanjanayanam, the meaning of sanjan, to make him happy. Janaya, generate. Samjanaya means to make very properly generate harsham, happiness. Tasya, who is Tasya? Duryodhanasya. Because who feels insecure inside, from him, Tasya means Duryodhanasya, harsham sanjanayan, to make him happy, to generate happiness, enthusiasm inside. What Bhishma has done, Kuru Vruddhaha Pitamaha. Vruddhaha means eldest in among all Kurus. So his Kuru means all Kuru, Vruddhaha, eldest. Among all Kurus, one who is the eldest, that Kuru Vruddhaha Pitamaha, grandfather of all, even Pandavas and Kauravas, what he has done, Simhanadam Vinadya. Here it is a Vinadya. The meaning of Vinadya means having made. Uchchehi, like a Uchchehi Simhanadam Vinadya. His make a sound like roaring a lion. Vinadya. Uchchehi, loudly, Simhanadam Vinadya. Actually, Vinadya Simhanadam, he has done, make a voice like a roaring of a lion. And then what he has done? Uchchehi Shankham Dadmo. Loudly, Uchchehi, very loudly, Shankham, a conch, Dadmo. he blew. In his Shankha conch was Pratapavan. Pratapavan is the adjective of Pitamaha, and Pitamaha is adjective of Kuru Vruddha. Means Bhishma has three adjectives have been used: Kuru Vruddha, Pitamaha, Pratapavan. Pitamaha means grandfather, Kuru Vruddha, the grand old man, but he says in Kauravares, eldest, and Pratapavan, one who is always. The meaning of Pratapavanu, in presence of Bhishma, everyone is feel like they feeling a heat. Pratapayati, it's called Pratapavan. In the presence of Pitamaha, the opposite army always feel heat. It's called Pratapavan. So that Pratapavan Pitamaha Kuruvruddha Bhishmaha Visimhanada Vinadya, having roared like a simha, lion, and what he has done, Uchchehi Shankam Dadvu, very loudly he blew a conch. Really speaking, it was not announcement of war, because at that time, how both sides of warriors know that now battle has started. So at that time, they have to blow conch. Then both sides they know now battle has started. But here they have not blown the conch to announcement of the war. He has just blew the conch to give happiness to Duryodhana. So nobody has understand that Bhishma has blew the conch to just give happiness to Duryodhana. So what happened when he has blew the conch? So what they have do, the Kauravas side, Tataha means having heard of Bhishma's Shankham Dadmo, having heard Tataha. After that, when they heard Bhishma Pitama has blew his conch, then what other has done? Shankhaha, Bheryaha, Panava, here Anaka, Gomukhaha, they have started to blow. Sahasa eva abhyahanyanta. Sahasa, immediately. Eva, immediately. Abhyahanta, they start making a noise. Abhyahanyanta, sashabdaha. So there is a one shankha, another is a bheri. This is a plural. Panava, there is a one type of instrument. Anaka is another type of instrument to beat. This both can be beat. Gomukha can be blew. I have keep ready something to show you. 1 minute. This is, this is very. Plural is bheryaha. In English, it says kettle drum. This can be, we can beat it. Kettle drum. There is a panavaha. This is called panavaha. In English, it says tabor. Then anaka is English trumpet. This is the instrument. And gomukha, it makes out of the horns of cow horns. This is like, so this we can blow. This is also we can blow, but this too we can beat. Even this shankha, this is a conch, we can blow. So this too we can beat. So all of a sudden they started beating this, blowing this. So shabdaha tumulo bhavat. So bheryaha, panavaha, anakaha, gomukhaha. So kettle drum, tabor, trumpet, and cow horns, they start beating and blowing. So what happened? Anything? Somebody would like to ask?
Okay.
Okay. Tatah shankhaha vairyaha. Shankhaha vairyaha panavanaka gomukhaha. So shankhaha, somebody who is on. Shankhaha, conch. Vairyaha, kettle drum. Panavaha, tabor. Anaka, trumpet. And cow horns. They sahasa eva abhyantaha. They started beating, they started blowing. Sahasa eva, immediately, having heard the Bhishma Pitamaha Shankham Dadmu. So what happened? Shashabdaha, the sound, tumulo bhavat. It is a tremendous sound, abhavat. It's become a tremendous sound, abhavat. This is all Kaurava's side. Now, having heard this Shankaha Bhairya Panavanaka Gomukhaha, what happened to Pandava's side? Until he is explaining it or everything about Kaurava's side. Now, first time, Pandava's side. Tata Shveter Hayer Yukte Mahatisyandane Sthito Madhavav Pandavaschaiva Divyo Shankho Pradatmatuhu. Tataha, again Tataha, after that. And what is after that? Having heard the Kaurava's side all sound, Tataha, then what happened? So first Sanjay explained where is Krishna and where is Arjuna. Then he says Madhavaha, Pandavaha. Here Pandavaha means Arjuna, and Madhavaha is Krishna. Where both are, both where, it says Mahati Syandane. Very big, Syandana means chariot. Mahati Syandane Sthito. They both were standing inside the chariot. Mahati means big, Syandan means chariot. But this chariot, there are two horses. There are horses. Shvetehi, Hayehi, Yukte. This chariot is joined by horses. It says total 4 horses. The color of horses are white horses. Shvetehi, Hayehi, Yuktehi. It says, somebody says, is not a Shankaracharya. Shankaracharya, but some other commentator says, Shveta is written because knowledge always explained through white. Saraswati always, she used to wear white cloth, no? And now Krishna, in 2nd chapter, will start teaching. So always he likes white. That's why Shvetehi, Hayehi. Hayaha means horses. So 4 horses, Mahati Syandane Sthito. Both were there. Madhavaha, Pandavaschaiva. Once I have explained the Madhavaha, still Ma means Lakshmi, Davaha means husband. Madhavaha means husband of Lakshmi. So only Ma. The meaning of Ma is Lakshmi. That's why, you know, in our India, even in, I think in Hindi, Vidhva Shabda is using. I don't know in Tamil what they are using, but in Hindi, they use one who doesn't have, one whose husband is died, that lady is called Vidhava. Why? Vigataha Davaha. Once whose husband has gone is called Vidhava. Same way here, Madhava means Dava means husband, Ma means Lakshmi. One who is the husband of Lakshmi, and the Pandavaha, Arjuna, what they have done. It says they both have Divyo Shankho Pradatmatuhu. they both have blue, divyo, their own divine conches, pradatmahu. Divyo is a two because Madhava and Pandava also two. Ramaha, Rama, both are dual. Shankho also dual. Pradatmatuhu also dual. So both have blue. And now in 3 to 4 verses, the name of all conches is given. What are the names of Pandava's conches? One by one. Panchajanyam ऋषिकेशः Devadatta Dhananjayah Poundram Dadmo Mahashankham Bhimakarma Vrukodarah. ऋषिकेशः Panchajanyam. The name of conch of Krishna is Panchajanyam. You know, in Shankha, if they have 5, I didn't keep ready, but all Shankha is only one cow on the top of, but one who has 5, it's called Panchajanyam. In Krishna's one name is ऋषिकेशः. There is a one name, Rushika. It's called organ, sense organs. Krishna is a Ishaha, is a master of 5 sense organs. It's called ऋषिकेशः. Rushikayaha Ishaha. One who is the master of all sense organs are called ऋषिकेशः. So what is the name of ऋषिकेಶ, Krishna's conch? Panchajanyam. Then what is the name of Arjuna's Shankha? Dhananjaya Devadattam. This conch was given a gift to Arjuna by Devatas. It's called Devadatta. The one who is given as a gift, Devadattam. Now Arjuna's name is Dhananjaya. Dhanam Jayati, it's called Dhananjaya. Suppose if you know Yudhishthira has done one Rajasuya Yagna. At that time, Yudhishthira needs a lot of money for this yaga. So what Arjuna has done, Arjuna and Krishna used to go each and every different kingdoms, and they ask, can you like, we just donation. Would you like some donation for Rajasuya Yagna? If they say yes, then they can take. And if they say no, then they fight. And after fight, they defeated them and they take money. So that's why the Arjuna's name is Dhananjaya. Because he always, even at that time only, that's Jarasandha. He has killed Jarasandha by Bhima. So Krishna, Bhima and Arjuna, they went to ask money. So Dhananjaya and Devadattam. Now Bhima's another name is Vrukodara. Vruka means jackal. Udaraha means stomach. If you have noticed, this jackal always is eaten by lion, some big animals. Then whatever left over, these jackals keep on eating. But we have never seen any jackal is fatty. Always jackal, their stomach is very thin. Same way, Bhima's stomach, it says, was very thin. Vrukaha saman udaram yasya saha vrukodaraha. One whose stomach is good as like jackal. It's called Vrukodaraha. Even he keep on eating. Even Pujya Swamiji's what home study, he says there are two types of eating. One is Nalapaka. Even Pujya Swamiji explain in our classes also. One is Nalapaka and one is Bhimapaka. So meaning of Nalapaka means only few people can eat. Suppose 4 to 5 people can eat that much food is called Nalapakam. The Paka means the preparation of food. Nala is the name of one king, but only 4 to 5 people can eat is called Nalapaka, and another is Bhimapaka. When 500,000 people, like in marriage, they can eat, but only Bhima can eat Bhimapaka. For 5,000 people, he can eat, but still his stomach is like jackal, so thin. That's why he says Vrukodara. So Bhimapaka. So Bhima's another name is Vrukodara, and he always used to do a different action which is ferocious. He never says simple. Any action, he never do any simple. He always do all action. Bhima karma. One other people cannot do, that karma he can do. That action is called Bhima karma. And if Bhima, Pujya Swamiji has explained in Gita Bhashyam, when Bhima karma, Vrukodara, this naming has come, then people think he is like, very big person with a big fat. But really speaking, he has height, he is tall, but he is slim and thin, in spite of eating everything. But his height is very much, he has also conch, but it is compared to Panchajanyam Devadattam, is little bit big, Mahashankam. And what is the name of Shanka is Poundram. The Bhima's conch, the name of Bhima's conch is Poundram. Poundram Dadmo Mahashankam Bhima Karma Vrukodara. This Bhima Karma is an adjective of Bhima. Even Vrukodara is also adjective of Bhima. Now what are the others? If we have noticed, Sanjaya never explained in Kaurava's side who blew which Shankha. But in Pandava's side, he will explain everything. What is the name of now Sahadeva, Nakula? So we can see where's the inclination of Sanjaya. In spite of he is in Kaurava's side, but he likes Pandava. So now we explain again, what are the name of conches of Yudhishthira, Nakul, Sahadeva? So he says, Ananta Vijayan Raja Kunti Putro Yudhishthiraha Nakula Sahadevascha Subhoshamani Pushpakau. So again he says Raja Kunti Putraha Yudhishthiraha Kunti Putraha. Even the meaning of Yudhishthiraha, the meaning is Yudhi Sthiraha. Yudhi means in battlefield, Sthiraha. The meaning Sthiraha is the one who is not partial. Even in battlefield, it's called Yudhishthiraha. That's why, if you remember, when Pandavas would like to kill Dronacharya, so they say, how we can kill Dronacharya? Then Krishna says, you please announce in the Kaurava side, Ashwasthama killed. But what Bhima has done, Bhima killed one elephant by name Ashwathama. Then they have announced Ashwathama killed. When Dronacharya heard this, Ashwathama has killed, then he cannot believe his son can be killed. So he went to Yudhishthir because he knows Yudhishthir never tell a lie. He always speaks Satyam. So he asked Yudhishthir, really Ashwatthama is killed, then Yudhishthir is said, Ashwatthama killed Narova Kunjarova. From there this has come. Naraha. Either Naraha means either is human being, Kunjaraha means elephant. I don't know. So Narahava, Kunjarahava. But this is Yudhishthira spoke very slow, very low voice. So Dronacharya, he cannot able to listen, because if he listen Kunjara, immediately he asks Kunjara, then elephant. Real, you tell me either Kunjara is killed or Nara, Ashwatthama. But he didn't speak loudly. He slowly speak Narova Kunjara. Then he said, Ashwatthama, Dronacharya said, he has given up his all weapon. Then only it was killed, Dronacharya. It's called Yudhi Sthiraha. Even in battlefield, one who never be partial from both sides, Yudhishthira. Kunti Putro Yudhi, and his name of Shankha is Ananta Vijayam. This is the name of Conch, Ananta Vijayam. Now another two, Nakulaha Sahadevaha, Pandavas, Madri Putraha, Sughosh, and second one, Manipushpaka. So Nakula has Sughosha Conch and Sahadeva has Manipushpaka. So his conch name is Manipushpaka. So in this way, Sanjaya has explained each and every name of conch in Pandava side, but not even Kaurava side. Kashyascha Parameshwasaha Shikhandi cha Maharathaha Drushtyadyumno Viratascha Satyakishcha Parajitaha Drupado Dropadeyascha Sarvashah Prithvipate Saubhadrascha Mahabahuhu Shankhan Dadmu Pruthak Pruthaka. Again he explained Kashyaha means a king of Kashi. Parameshwasaha, one whose bow is very big, is called Parameshwasaha. This is the adjective of Kashi, Kashi Raja. Shikhandi, if you know the Shikhandi, this is also in one other story. The Shikhandi is mainly born to kill Bhishma. So Shikhandi is a son of Drupada. He is also Maharathaha. Drushtadumnaha, again he is a son of Drupada. Virataha is Abhimanyu's father-in-law. Incognito, 13 years when they have stayed in Virata. Satyaki is also Yadava, is Krishna's friend. Satyaki, Aparajitaha. He never defeated by anyone. That Satyaki, Drupadaha, Draupadi's father, Draupadeyaha, Draupadi's son, Draupadeyaha. So Drupada is Draupadi's father and Draupadeyaha is Draupadi's 5 sons. Sarvashaha. All are He Prithvipate. This is again is a Sambodhan, vocative of Dhritarashtra. O king of all Prithvi means all earth. Saubhadraha, the son of Subhadra, means Abhimanyu. He is also Mahabahu. It says, if you know, there is a Ajan Bahu, if you have heard a name, Ajan Bahu. Bhagwan Rama has Ajan Bahu. One whose hand is longer than their knee is called Ajan Bahu. Same way here Mahabahu. One has mighty arm. But here Ajan Bahu. Not while sitting, huh? While standing. One whose arm is longer than knee is called Ajan Bahu. One who is a good warrior, they say they all have very long arm. It's called Ajana Bahu or Mahabahu. So Saubhadraha, Abhimanyu has very long arm, mighty arm. They all Shankhan Dadmuhu. This Dadmuhu is verb. Shankhan, their own conches, Dadmuhu, they blew, Pruthak Pruthak. All have their own conches and they all blew their all conches separately, Pruthak Pruthak. They have separately, they have started to blow a conches. So they have given again list. Then what happened? They say what happened then? Saghosho dhatra rashtraणाम hridayani vyadharayat nabhascha pruthavin cheva tumulo vyanunadayan. Saghosha, that sound of Pandava's army, they blew their conches. That sound, what happened? Dhartra Rashtraram. It says Dhritarashtrasya son. A sons of Dhritarashtra is called Dhritarashtra. All 100 Kauravas are called Dhritarashtrana. Having heard that sound of Pandava's side, Dhritarashtranam hridayani vyadarayat. That sound, the heart of all Kauravas, vyadarayat. It says like, is that terrible sound, vyadarayat. It says keep on. They are blowing and blowing, having heard, like they tore away. But it's not really tore away, but they think they can't hear that sound. Nabhascha prithivim cheva. That sound starts from Prithvi, earth, and it goes up to Nabha, up to sky. That much sound, Thumulaha, very terrible, Vyanunadayan. Like an echo, keep on coming and coming and coming. Having heard this terrible sound, the hearts of Kauravas, Vyadarat, like tore away. It's not really tore away, but they think what will happen to us. Vyadarat. This is, up to this all are describing what happened to Kauravas, what happened to Pandavas. Now, something that is now moving. The story is moving. And what happened? Saghoshodha अथ व्यवस्थितान् दृष्ट्वा धार्तराष्ट्रान् कपिध्वजः प्रवृत्ते शस्त्रसम्पाते धनुरुद्यम्य पाण्डवः. Always in Sanskritam, when this word comes, it says now topic is changed. Atha. Until now, this all description of Pandava's army, Kauravas army, their conches, what they have done, everything. But now, Atha is now, topic is changed. Vyavasthitan drashtvan. Another name of Arjuna is given. It says Kapidvajaha. Pandavas, Arjuna has one chariot. In chariot, he has kept one flag, banner. In banner, there is a symbol of Kapi, means Hanumanji. Dvajaha means banner, and Kapi. What is inside that banner is Hanumanji's picture. It is also a long story. So the detail, we will see next time. But I would like to show you something. Then I will, there is something I would like to show you. 1 minute. 21st, I have kept one camp in Rishikesh. So next week, we all are going. There are 40, 50 people. We have kept one camp in Puja Swamiji Ashram. So Rishikesh camp, this is my website, so I am just showing you. But it will start from 21st of May and it will over on 29th of May. So from here we will proceed from Saturday, next Saturday. So and I will take 17th chapter of Gita. Sometime also, I would like to take, because in 17th chapter, all Rajoguna, Sattva-guna, Tamo-guna are discussed very well. Which food we should take. If time permits, sometime I would like to take separately, but there also I am going to take 17th chapter of Gita and it will be in Gujarati. So no need. But that I will take. So next time we will meet on 2nd of June. After 14 days, we will be there. Because 21 to 29, and we all are going by train and we will come by train. So 1.5 days. So I am sorry, but on 2nd of June, our classes will start again.
Okay.
Anything? Would like to ask anything? Now I can unmute all. No question, no?
Mamaji, what is the purpose of the first chapter? There's no teaching in the first chapter.
Yeah.
Teaching in the first chapter. What is the purpose of the first chapter?
Your sound is breaking. Can you yes?
Okay. There's Krishna is not teaching in the first chapter.
No.
What's the purpose of the first chapter?
The purpose of the first, I think you have not attended first class, no? So I have explained. So first chapter is showing samsara. Well, Gita is beneficial to whom? Who can listen the teaching of Gita? So it is the presentation of a person who is qualified. They have something inside, then all are capable to listen Gita. And what are the three traits or lakshana of sansara that I have said? Ragaha, shokaha, and mohaha. The meaning of ragaha is over attachment. Shokaha means one who is feeling sorrow inside the mind. And mohaha means delusion. One who cannot take right decision. Or mohaha, I can say, dharma we can see as a adharma. Satya we can see as a asatya. It's called delusion. So if a person has three traits inside in their mind, it's called sansari. All these people are eligible to listen Gita's teaching. The first chapter is presentation of Arjuna. Arjuna is like a representative of all of us. Because what is going in Arjuna's mind, same are going in our mind also. We are also feeling sorrow. We are also over-attached. We are taking not proper decision. So this, and even sorrow, it will come in second chapter, because whole Gita is based, how can we remove our sorrow? Ashocyanan vashochastvam, it will start, and it will also over ma shuchaha. So the teaching is centrally based on how can we be aware, in spite of living in all samsara, we can aware from sorrow. How can we remove our sorrow? This is the main teaching. Even now our people, they say, we can also say, how can we live a balanced mind? How can we keep our mind balance in our day-to-day life, because we have to face many situations which is not favorable to us. Still, how can we keep our mind balanced? Samaha. That is teaching. Because if sorrow is inside, we never take right decision. So, in spite of sorrow, how can we manage our sorrow? How can we get away from our sorrow? How can we get away from over attachment? Everything has been taught in Gita. So Arjuna is the representative. And even I have explained all our attachment, even that sorrow and delusion, we can see in Arjuna's description. It will come. I will show it that time. Even I have explained. Anything? So all the best. Even you can learn some chanting, whatever, but 15 days. If you have any question, you can write it. I can give answer, no problem.
Have a happy journey, Swamiji.
You all can come.
But we can't understand Gujarati.
I will take one English for you if you come. Otherwise, we can keep separate. If all are coming, we can keep one camp in Rishikesh.
We should plan something.
Yeah. We will see. All are free. At one time, it is challenging, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you, Swamini. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ma.
Hari Om Swamini.
Hari Om Mataji. Hari
Hari Om.
Namaste.
Did we say Purnamada? We didn't
So
say
we should
Yeah, we should. Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti Shanti
Harihi Om.
Harihi Om
Gurubhyo
Shri
Namaha.
Gurubhyo Namaha
Harihi
Harihi Om